Hey everyone, Shihan Allie Alberigo here from Long Island Ninjutsu Centers in our YouTube channel. It has been quite some time since I did a video post or any type of video update on this site, so I do apologize to those people who are looking forward to my posts and haven't seen one in quite some time. My apologies. I want to talk to you today about the state of our society. Now, I'm going to talk about politics a little just as a reference, some sort of way for us to use this as an analogy on what we're doing in our society at the moment, right? So first off, the political race is going on. I have my favorites. You probably know who they are when you listen to or read my Facebook posts or Instagram or Twitter, etc., etc. However, forget about who I want and let's try to forget about who you want, and let's just think about the common good of our country and our families and our loved ones and the world at large. Doesn't matter if it's overseas in another country and so on. So I ask you to do this. Here's one thing that I want you to think about deeply. Within our society, we are controlled by certain aspects, media being one of them. It seems to me that the media, whether it be the news, the newspapers, the radio, blogs, the stratosphere of whatever's going on within the media, the powers that be, they seem to have an agenda for us that they want us to act and move down a certain pathway. In fact, they're so controlling that they don't even like it when someone, maybe let's say one of the presidential candidates, is doing better than they would like. So they try to slant and smear and turn and convince people to think a specific way. And the way they do that is by spewing facts. What I call facts in their eyes are really lies, and it doesn't matter who it's about. It could be about the Democratic side, the Republican side. There's just so much going on with our media that is really disheartening to me, and that's why I'm doing this post. The post, basically, I want you to think about how you're controlled by what you see, whether it's the products that you buy or the messages that you're hearing about how you should eat and what you should do and how you should act, and if you're prejudiced or not prejudiced, or if you're happy in your life and the way you should be happy by purchasing certain products or, and so on. So basically what I'm asking you to do, I don't have any clear steps for you to take. I don't have any real direction for you, but this message is for you so that you create that, mindset of being aware that you're maybe potentially being the media is trying to control you. I want you to, as an individual, and especially my students and, ninjutsu practitioners that follow my message or know of me, I want you to think about you as being a leader within your community, within your martial arts school, within the circle of your friends, and not being a pest. I was once one of those vegan, vegetarian pests where I'd go to dinner and I'd say, hey, what are you eating? Isn't that disgusting? Do you know how many animals died for that? And I go over it and, people ended up hating having me around because I was always constantly, questioning their value system. So what I'm saying is I don't want you to be a pest. I don't want you to be stuck in, reprimanding people and trying to make them or sway them in your direction. I'm just encouraging you to create a movement of honesty where we're not controlled by certain powers that be. And it's not the billionaires and the millionaires, although there are some of them that are involved in this control. However, there's nothing wrong with making money and being a capitalist and becoming wealthy. I mean, if you work hard and you have a talent and you push and you succeed and you're able to make money and be wealthy and be very wealthy, that's great. There's no reason why you should feel guilty or be looked down upon. You should inspire others to act and be that way, because the American dream, the world dream, is now anyone can rise from the ashes and become something amazing. You could be a person who has one leg and still run a marathon. You could be a person who's the most untalented, uncoordinated person and learn and create coordination and become the best martial artist ever. You could be a bad singer and learn how to sing and find a niche, and you know what I'm saying, right? So what I want you to do is think about how you can inspire others to break free of this path that the powers that be are leading us down. I'm not asking you to be a rebel. I'm not asking you to go out and picket. I'm just asking you to open up your mind and see what's going on around you, because I believe we as a society need to think about what we should do, the right thing, and not let that get steered down a certain path, not let us get steered down a certain path by people and the way they want us to think. If that makes sense, I hope it does. I'm hoping this encourages you. Please leave some comments below on this YouTube post and tell me what you think. Thanks very much. Arigato gozaimasu.